Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy.
Hey, Greg, you still devastated by the news that Jennifer Love Hewitt and her boyfriend split up?
Yeah, Andy, they seem so perfect together, and if they can't hold it together, what hope do we have, Andy?
Well, now you know how I felt yesterday when I heard that Ryan Phillippe might be retiring from acting, Greg.
Not even the same ballpark, Andy. JLH is an American sweetheart, while your boy Ryan broke an American sweetheart's heart.
Oh, please. Ryan Phillippe is a national treasure. Jennifer Love Hewitt is a singer whose biggest hit peaked at number 90 or 59 on the pop charts. How do you even compare them?
Andy, 6 words. Sarah Reeves, a party of 5. Bailey Salinger treated her like crap, and now you're doing it again. So just shut up and do your halftime report.
You did not just compare me to Bailey Salinger. I know you didn't.
Well, you're both wolves.
Oh, touche, old friend. Obama not releasing bin Laden photos. Where is Bradley Manning when you need him?
Probably half naked in a cell. Yeah.
I was trying to remember who it was.
Yeah.
I was thinking, for a minute there, I was thinking of Peyton Manning.
Oh,
No.
much better thought.
Yeah.
No.
Bradley's the brother they don't talk about.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. He's the less successful
Yes,
brother.
exactly.
Along with Cooper.
I'm with you, though, Bill. These pictures are going to get out.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's the World Wide Web.
Yep. And along those lines, Kelly, you mentioned that the Bush torture memos and other stuff were made public, and also the pictures from Abu Ghraib somehow got out there, right?
Yes, they did. They
Yeah.
did. But that was under Bush, not Obama.
Right. No, that's a good point. Yeah. The press might have tried a little harder.
Yes.
Yeah. Greg, you listed things that might piss off extremists, including our friendship with Israel, our love for dogs, and music by the Black Eyed Peas.
Yes.
The third one is, of course, understandable.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And I
So
regret
clear.
including it
Yeah,
among those other ones.
I thought that was a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I might be slipping.
I think you might be.
Yes.
Yeah. I felt like maybe somebody made you put that in.
Yes.
Yeah. Under
Big
duress.
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah. Yeah. So what to do? So we're worried that some people are going to see these pictures of bin Laden with his head blown off and say, hey, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to be like him.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Panetta and waterboarding. Mossy, you said the question is whether enhanced interrogation techniques work, whether they produce credible information. And that gets us to the adorable little spat between Kaylee and Bill.
Emphasis on adorable.
Yeah. In this instance, the one guy we know for sure was waterboarded, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed,
Yes.
or as I like to call him, KSM. He did give misleading information about bin Laden's courier, saying that the guy was unimportant and that he was retired. And Al-Libi told his interrogators similar things. He was not waterboarded, supposedly, but was subject to enhanced interrogations. The New York Times reports that an al-Qaeda operative captured in Iraq in 2004 named Hassan Ghul, who I thought was a Batman villain, he's the one that identified bin Laden's courier as an important guy, and the CIA says he was not waterboarded.
Right, but KSM released the name.
No, he
And
released
Al-Libi
a different
corroborated.
name.
No, but Al-Libi corroborated the name of KSM. I stand by my facts.
No,
I stand by my facts.
right. It's not about them releasing the name, but the fact is they both said that the guy was retired and not important.
But they got the name there. That was the original.
But they
source
also
of the name.
gave bad information for being waterboarded.
But they also gave good information, the name.
Right, but
I don't
that's
know about this one.
I see your
That's
point
the
there. They got the name, and they didn't, that's a start.
Yeah.
But they also got false information.
Yeah, but you know what? You think they're going to go, oh, he's retired? Oh, never mind then.
Or the
But that's
false
not the
information, they got
point.
silenced.
If you're championing enhanced interrogation techniques, you've got to get results.
But
You
they
can't
had
be getting
silence
false
before the
information.
enhanced interrogation technique, so I'd rather have false and good information versus silence.
But they got the right information from the guy that wasn't waterboarded.
But they got
Right.
the name.
Right.
I still don't think they gave them the right name. I think they gave them a different name.
Here's my feeling on this. If you're in favor of enhanced interrogation techniques, then they helped us kill bin Laden. If you're opposed to them, then they didn't help us kill bin Laden. That's how facts work these days, people.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep. A spokesman for the National Security Council makes what might be a good point. He says, quote, the bottom line is this. If we had some kind of smoking gun intelligence from waterboarding in 2003, we would have taken out Osama bin Laden in 2003. So there.
No, but...
You can go after him.
No, go
just because
ahead.
he's in that
Absolutely.
studio.
You create a network of intelligence. It's
I'm
not as if
I'm
there's...
just quoting someone. I'm not taking his position.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
really?
I want to dispute the quote because you create a
Okay.
network of intelligence. It's not one overarching aha moment. You get the name, then you find out the name's
Right.
important, then you find out
Right.
something else, and it's a network.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yep. Hand-wringing over us killing bin Laden. Kelly, you said it doesn't matter that bin Laden was unarmed. What matters is that he resisted, according to today's story, anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, you mentioned the disgusting moral equivalency at play in saying that the killing of bin Laden was unjust or illegal. Well, Executive Director of Human Rights Watch, Kenneth Roth, Joe, he watches human rights.
in an executive fashion.
Yes, while directing. He says, quote, "It's not justice for him to be killed, even if justified, no trial or conviction." Are you claiming you know more than about human rights than someone who would say that?
Absolutely, because I think when I was doing my extensive research for tonight, I noticed that one of the groups complaining was the a Pakistani human rights organization. So, you know, I think we need to keep in mind their feelings and hopefully not remind them of their treatment of women and religious minorities in their own country.
Right, yeah.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, you've clarified that for me, and I thank you, sir. I will tell you, Joe, that you said every time you hear kids speak, you worry about who's going to push your wheelchair.
Yeah.
Nobody, man.
Gotta get the electric one.
Yeah.
If they can create a fuel out of the word like, we will never need oil again.
Yeah.
Like. You just drive around.
On the last point on that story, you guys brought up Pittsburgh Steelers' Rashard Mendenhall. He did issue a clarification of what he said, but while he made it clear that he's not in support of bin Laden or against the USA, thanks, man, he does not at all clarify his truther comments.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
He's a dumbass.
Yep.
That's what I feel.
Scary truther.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, just quickly, we haven't talked about the coolest news that came out today. Can we throw that picture up? That, my friends, appears to be a stealth helicopter that the general public did not know existed.
Really?
We're very excited about this.
We
in the stealth helicopter community.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The club that you have.
Exactly. Yep.
By the way, do you still have it at the treehouse?
No girls allowed, Greg.
Yeah, I know. I like the dinner bell.
Yep.
No girls allowed, or just no girls really ever show up?
No.
There is a definite difference.
I like to think it's because they're not allowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still a wordy sign.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks. Coming up, are cats your only friend? We discussed Andy Levy's new book, Cats Are My Only Friend. But first, what's wrong with this kid's face? I don't know. I haven't read the story yet. They're wondering who's to blame for the now famous code name. I speak of a handful of Native Americans who are upset over the U.S. military's code name for the bin Laden raid, Geronimo. Geronimo, of course, was a famous Apache who evaded capture for more than a decade in the 1880s. The code name led to the famous transmission once bin Laden was killed, Geronimo EKIA, which I believe stands for Every Kangaroo is Adorable. Anyway, one Native American university professor asked, quote, "Why pick on us? Robert E. Lee killed more Americans than Geronimo ever did, and Hitler would seem to be evil personified. But the code name for bin Laden is Geronimo?" Well, it's always fun, so let's discuss it in
Lightning Round.
Was it a bad choice?
Well, I think the whole thing with the code name is that it's not supposed to. I mean, if you say Operation Hitler,
Yeah.
it's got a different aspect to it. Actually, no, the original name was Operation Hey, We're All Jumping Out of a Plane Now.
Oh, yeah.
Wordy.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to get out in the heat of battle.
Yeah, Masa, was it a fitting nickname? I mean, he did evade capture for 10 years, which is what Osama did.
Yeah, and I think that's why they picked it. I don't think by any means they meant to say, like, equate him with this horrible, evil terrorist, but...
Kaylee, aren't they being a little, like, I don't know, sensitive?
I absolutely think so. And if Geronimo doesn't want it named after him, name it after me. I'd be proud of that.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, the people who really need to be offended are the fat men and little boys, because that's what they named the nukes after.
That is so true.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah, that's
like the
true.
poor fat men.
Think of all those kids who went to school the next day. Bill, does this mean that when you decide to jump off a roof, you can't yell Geronimo?
I would like to add something, though. As someone who's mistaken for a little boy and often dates fat men, I was offended by that comment. Twofold. Second of all, I'm just so sick of sensitive people writing letters and being offended. Why don't they just call it Operation Madeleine Albright? Because that's what Geronimo looked like in that picture. There was a resemblance there. And no disrespect, Madeleine Albright is a hero.
And a sexy woman, I might add.
Yes, looks great in skin. Come on, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Stop it. A Pennsylvania mother took her son out of school for a day after the school felt his face paint was too disruptive for class. Look how noisy that is. On his face were a flag, the date of bin Laden's death, and the letters USA, which apparently was a violation of the student dress code. Masa, couldn't they just let him sit there for the day and then go home? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I think what happened just brought the country together. Everyone was like celebrating in a way, although it was bittersweet for some people. I think they could have just let this go. It's not like he had a crazy hairdo. I mean, you could let it go. It's a big day for this country.
What do you think, Kayla? Should people, if you have a rule that kids can't wear face paint at school, you got to enforce the rule, right?
Right. I see the school's point. Definitely enforce the rule. And I also see the irony of the situation. Here, the little kids painting the day Obama was killed on his face. But
Osama.
the teens, Osama, excuse me.
It's okay.
Meanwhile, the teens don't care, and they don't know who the guy is. I mean, kind of ironic.
I got to tell you, man, on every show, every press conference, the confusion of Osama and Obama, now nobody even cares anymore. Because
it happened to Pinch 2 nights ago.
Yeah, it happened to Pinch. I did it in my Greg log yesterday. Everybody does it.
I do it all the time.
So just got to say just say Bin Laden.
Or
say,
OBL. OBL.
Joe, should this kid get extra credit for knowing that this was an important event?
Well, compared to the kids who were 10 years ahead of him, he's blowing them away. I was more disappointed by the half-assed face painting. I thought it was going to be like a Braveheart Harlequin kind of. I mean, that's. Come on. There's no extra credit there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the thought that counts, though. Bill, you get face painted all the time. Usually butterflies and ladybugs. Is it hard to wash off?
No, and thank you, News Corp, for allowing me to do that. Although I am upset that kid was alerted to the fact that he had face paint and told to take it off. I would go through, I'm actually kind of serious, I would go through all of social studies with mayonnaise and mustard smeared over my face after eating at the cafeteria, and no one would say anything. I just looked like the dork with the food all over my face walking down the hallway. And the fact that I was still wearing diapers didn't help.
Yeah. You had a rough childhood and an adulthood.
That was high school, Greg.
Thank God, Bill, it'll be over really soon.
Yes. Why do you think I treat myself the way I do?
Yes. All right, last topic. So the inevitable Bin Laden movie may be arriving sooner than expected. That's because Hurt Locker director Kathleen Bigelow was already working on a movie about America's pursuit of Bin Laden for some time when the awesome raid took place. Kaylee, any thoughts on casting?
On casting, let's see. For the part of Osama, I will take George Clooney.
I was going to say
George Clooney. Yes, it seems fitting, right?
It's like
put a big beard on it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
No, but it's got to be Christian Bale because he's going to want to lose all the weight. You know what I mean? And then he'll go learn Arabic, and then I don't know. Then he won't win an Oscar.
Did you ever see the pictures of Mel Gibson when he was directing Apocalypto?
Oh. Yeah. But you know what's funny? In Hollywood, they have less respect for him than Osama bin Laden. They wouldn't let him even try out for it, which is a shame because he would be fantastic. Joe, what do you think?
I think it would be funny if we made the movie and we found the most annoying, pathetic person we could to play Bin Laden. I think Gilbert Gottfried's got this. Like he would be so annoying. He could drive them nuts with him screeching.
Him or Mr. Bean. That British comedian. Oh, I hate Rowan Atkinson. Yeah, I hate him. I don't hate him yeah, I do. Masa, what, you get the last word on this. You think this is going to be a good movie? Would you go? Who do you want to see in it?
I think, like you said, George Clooney, but Mel Gibson, I think he would do a good job too, and I would absolutely go see it. I think it's going to be a great thriller, especially the part where they blow off his head.
Here's the problem, though. All the people that we've talked about, Caucasians. Who's going to protest? Al-Qaeda, because we didn't hire an Al-Qaeda actor, Greg. There are many out-of-work Al-Qaeda actors out there.
And they have a tough union.
Thank you.
They have a tough union.
Yes.
They have a very tough union.
And no Jennifer Aniston.
Oh.
Not in this one.
You know what? I don't know. She could be a love interest. They need to have an adorable dog.
Yeah, and if you don't like her, you won't have to see her. She's going to have to wear a burqa anyway.
You got to have Owen Wilson play a wacky brother.
Oh, absolutely.
Or a seal with a heart of gold but a troubled past.
Owen Wilson's one of his sons that's just sort of living there in the compound. Yeah. And he wasn't doing anything. And you're going to see him get shot in the face at the end.
American with a change of heart. He was American Taliban.
Yes.
American Taliban with a change of heart.
Michael Moore. I wouldn't mind seeing him play the role of Osama.
Oh, he'd have to do some serious gastro bypass.
Yeah. I got to move on, but I have a problem with films where I know the ending, good or bad, because it's not a thriller. But anyway, I'd go see it. Okay, time for another break. And remember to check out the new Red Eye podcast. There's a new one every day. To catch them, go to foxnewsradio.com and click on Red Eye. Tonight we talked about a wonderful piece of artwork done by a young woman named Nagi. I don't even know if that's true, if she's a young woman.
We just found out that she's a woman.
Okay. Great. It's mail time. The address is redeye@foxnews.com. You write, I read, then it's over between us. Here we go. Daryl from West Bloomfield, Michigan leads things off. I've got to hand it to you. A lot of bosses would be intimidated surrounding themselves with people who are smarter than they are, but not you. Congratulations on your confidence. Thank you, Daryl, and I congratulate you on your confidence in letting me teach your wife to play tennis. However, you must have found it odd that neither of us own rackets, and the lessons were in the upstairs bedroom of your house. Liz from Bowral, is that real? Australia writes, just wondering if you know when or if Red Eye will ever be on again in Australia on pay TV. Missing you all heaps. Name's not Heaps, Liz, it's Greg. Liz, I have no idea if we will ever be on in Australia again, but I think first you all have to get television.
Yeah.
Joe emails us, I think I heard Thursday morning Red Eye was moving to a different time slot. If so, when? Is this some kind of quiz? You say you heard that we were moving Thursday morning and then say, if so, when? Well, you said you heard it Thursday morning. This is a dumb question. Jerk. Finally, Cody emails us, what up, dogs? Let me get Remy's number. Obviously, we're referring to Remy Spencer. Sure, her number is 430. That's the number of years before I give anyone who begins a letter with, what up, dogs? Remy's phone number. But her address is 25 Clinton Circle, apartment 23, Hartford, Connecticut. She's usually at home around 7. Back door, loose lock. She likes surprises. All right, we'll close things out with a post-game wrap-up from TV's Andy Levy. To see clips of recent shows, go to foxnews.com/redeye. A few things before we go. You can see me on the O'Reilly Factor this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and Andy will be on Hannity this Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And there's no show tomorrow. We are bummed for Fox News Channel's coverage of the first Republican presidential debate. A brand new Red Eye will be returning on Friday. Back to TV's Andy Levy for the pregame, postgame wrap-up.
Yeah, we're taking over primetime on Friday.
I know.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Hey, Moss, I hear you just had a big birthday?
I did. I turned 30 years old, so no more crazy nights out, no more dancing on tables. I'm an old lady now, so.
Seriously?
That's how I feel, seriously. It's really depressing, I'm being honest.
I think you're fine. Yeah.
And you also offended Andy.
And fine.
Yeah.
Kaylee, there's a rumor you have a crush on a certain political pundit?
Yes, I'll use his own words. He's the almighty, all-knowing, all-powerful Rush Limbaugh. Love him. I can't help it. I love him.
Chubby Chase, all right?
Oh, he's lost weight. Chubby, shut up, Bill.
He's not chubby.
You after this.
He is not chubby. He lost a lot of weight.
He's lost weight.
I got to adjust my dial.
Moving right along. Joe, will face painting be allowed at your Gotham Comedy Club shows this Saturday night?
No face painting, but I will be signing women's breasts.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, we're out of time. I don't have time to talk about how you're going to be at, is it Magooby's?
Magooby's Joke House next week in Baltimore. I know, my first time there. Why are you laughing at the names of...
That is a respectful name.
It's Magooby's Joke House, and you're asking why I'm laughing.
Magooby's. I had 3 of those removed from my butt a year ago. All right, thank you. Kaylee, well done. Bill Schultz, Masa Saigi, Joe DeVito. I'm Greg Gutfeld. That does it for me. Goodbye.